Real quick shout out to my patrons, John Horton, Darius Job, and RX. If you want to get exclusive videos early, or vote in exclusive polls, check out my Patreon. Before you ask, I am really sorry about being late. God knows I did not want to mess up this one chance, but I swear I tried my best to be here on time. You're not going to like the answer. Seriously, you are not going to like it. Yes and no, kinda. I had to take care of some business with a couple of heroes, but not exactly in the usual way. I didn't provoke them or anything. They were the ones that decided to bother me when I was just going about my day running errands like I always do when I'm not on the job. I mean, usually this isn't a problem, but you can thank a certain backstabber for messing everything up. Zero decided to be a fucking ass and tell some of those heroes you liked that we were going on a date. And that broke their fragile little egos or something, because now they're all pissed that you decided to move on to me. Yeah, she told me that you brought it up to her. No, it's not your fault. She had to be told to fuck off at some point. It's not like she cares anyway. Well, yeah, that's what took me longer than expected. I had to deal with her after all those heroes. Nah, nothing like that. God knows whose place she decided to crash at. Be more of a pain try asking around to see who she hooked up with today. So I'm hurting her where it actually matters. Hope she has fun being called into the office tomorrow to explain why she had been colluding with the enemy. Maybe once she actually gets that demotion, that'll shut her up for a while. At least for you. I'm not going to hear the end of it, and I already know she's going to try and make my life a living hell for ratting her out. I mean, she really thought she might have a chance with you because you were on equal ground at the time. But now I'm going to be the one that's better off. And she's got no reason to think she can compete with me for you. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I already know she's going to nitpick every little thing I do and get me in trouble and bring me down to her level. Of course not. I'm not going to fall for that BS and get provoked so easily. I am going to be the perfect little devil the boss wants me to be. It's not just going to be for the job. It's for you too. Gotta be reliable and make good money. I also gotta make sure I can give you the best possible experience for our date. We've gotta start out strong and make up for all that time I kept you waiting. I got you a gift for the trouble. It was a half-day trip trying to get these. I hope it was worth it. Yeah, you'd be surprised how few places carry that chocolate of yours. No, getting them online would have taken even longer. I didn't want you to wait. Hey, I tried my best not to cause any trouble today. If I'd actually gone and raided their headquarters, our date would have involved us running from the cops. And that's not exactly what I had in mind for a romantic drive around town. I'll spare us both the car sickness. And I will be a lot happier knowing that dinner is worth half a paycheck that stays in our stomachs and not all over the dashboard. Yeah, and we won't even have the luxury of having the food I kind of set that reservation for unless we kind of book it, because we were already supposed to be on our way over there. Oh no, I'm getting us there on time. No ifs, ands, or buts. I am not losing that reservation. Just close your eyes. or something, and imagine we aren't breaking any laws. Oh, I've got the perfect blindfold to help you out with that. Then you can maintain all those good and positive impressions you have of me. Hey, no. I have that equipment for reasons. Uh, you need that kind of stuff as a villain. Look, either you can believe that it's for villain work or you can pretend it was for you. Whichever you prefer. I mean, it's like I don't want you to think that that's the reason if you're not into that, which cuz but if you are, I mean, I'm flexible. You know what? I'm just going to shut up now. Yeah, we can just close our eyes on the road. Yes, thank you so much. We had a wonderful time. And please let Nathan know he's running a very fine establishment. Of course, and we will definitely be back. Hopefully regularly. Hmm? Hey, no worries. I can invite you out for a friendly get together. There are no assumptions being made about the future of our relationship. Not at all. Well, I hope we are kind of still friends after this. I wanted you to have a good time. I do hope you're enjoying yourself at least. Yeah, gotta love good attentiveness. I did a lot of digging to find a restaurant that was accommodating. Not a lot of places will give you that kind of service. No way. If I knew someone in the restaurant business, I'd hit them up for a meal a lot more often. Hmm? Oh, no, Nathan's just the manager here. I got to know him well enough when I was calling around trying to find a good place for this date. You know how these nicer restaurants can be if you're not in the inner circles and such, so I had a lot of talking to do. Well, nothing gets you better service than being a local celebrity. They never said it had to be a positive light, but really, it's positive enough for my boss, and that's what matters when you're in my line of work. The staff doesn't have to be scared of me, just as long as they're doing their jobs right. I assure you, I only gave a tiny bit of gentle persuasion. A couple of good articles and news coverage will get you a long way. Oh, you'll definitely be thanking me when it means getting the bill immediately. All I have to do is. Oh, and there you have it. Perfect timing, I'm ready to pay. Thank you, you have been more than attentive. Here, a tip. Of course, you are excellent. And obviously, I expect equal service the next time I come by. Of course, I'll make sure to ask for you. See? No problems when you're a good tipper. Oh, but didn't you just see how that fear completely melted away? You don't get that with being a skimpy tipper with your waiter. Money talks, and it'll incentivize them not to bother us for a while. Well, yeah, the reputation helps, but it's mostly the money. Gotta make it count, though. It doesn't exactly grow on trees. I mean, I wish I made bank with my job, and I don't, and that's why stuff like this is for special occasions. I wanted to make sure you enjoyed yourself and felt special, you know? It's really the kind of date you deserve. If you want to take it in a bit longer, we don't have to leave just yet. already missed the great service, but back to the half-ass standard until I can save up for that place again. Hey, I don't flaunt who I am to everyone. It's not even worth it. Seriously, you can trust me on that. Really. So, question. How badly did I fuck up today? With being late and, technically doing the things that made you not want to go out with me in the first place. I mean, the first one just kind of crept up on me, and not blaming anyone but Zero for it, but the second one's definitely me. I just wanted everything to be perfect. Well, yeah, it was only ever really coffee shops and stuff like that you mentioned whenever you went out with someone, so I, um, wanted to stand out. Thanks, I, tried my best. Hmm? Oh, well, I'm glad I could give you your first full date. Hey, I, don't cry. Come here. Man, those girls really suck, huh? And they have the nerve to get all jealous, even after you gave them so many chances. You were too good for them anyway. I already beat them up at work. The best revenge comes by doing what they can't. Well, if they won't do whatever you want, I will. Well, yeah, I've gotta make up for wasted time. So, say the word and it's yours. I'll make it work. Hmm? Uh, I guess if that's what you want. Can we, be together properly now? Then I will start prepping our next date. I'll make it even better than this one. Well, you gotta tell me how then. Otherwise, it'll just kind of be my usual methods, but on a cheaper budget. Um, yeah, if you need me to stop being so much me, I can do that. I mean, well, I can make some exceptions. I still kind of have to keep up the whole bad guy vibe, you know? Well, yeah, and I do a lot of that stuff for you. Love makes you evil and all that. Okay, slightly inconveniencing, but you get the point. Is that still good? Hey, I am more than fine with that. I can at least guarantee you it won't be boring. I assure you, nobody else will ever compare. And that's a promise.